We have a bit of a competition.
I don't know where that belief's coming from. Maybe Borp's the one delivering it, but that's only going to be helping me as time goes on. They've got a 4B stack going right now, and Entropiq haven't done anything to bait any of these rotations out. So the Flash going to come back in, and everybody swings from the fences, but it doesn't go their way. Mir and Nickelback both get a kill for their own, and all of a sudden the man advantage swings in the opposite direction.
Yeah, that was a great call there from Nickelback and Entropiq, just holding on, waiting for the aggression. And Regalia is going to peek again right everywhere. So they're hoping that the Flames continue walking into them. That's exactly what they will do. Bird from Sky picks up one, but now he needs to run away.
Yeah, there is no getting out of there, though. Anarchist did good to stay in connection. They leave it to TMB, and not really the star of the show for the Flames now, is it? Entropiq, that's actually a really good start.
is going to fire a shot, and Rouse can play after it. There's the bait. Rouse needs to find a kill, but he's going to be off the mark. Mir, there to capitalize. Nope. They have it.
He'll get a chance for a pick, but the double swing should be able to take this down with ease. No, TMB's behind him. I didn't even see that. The man no 2 or A, and unfortunately enough, Mir's having issues again, apparently. Still not going to sway them away from the ultimate goal of winning the round. Anarchist, it's a good trade, but still no dice when it comes to winning the round because they've been traded back out on A. They'll be under their control.
Who needs to move with the big green? No one's coming in from heaven. I think he's realized it by now. Manages to find the first one. TMB falls down. And now it's just Regalia. 1 versus 2. The smoke is going to blossom, but Regalia does manage to find a quick kill before it does. And now he can just play with the bomb. He's going to tap it the first time. Lost the quick scope, and there's the first round for the play.
Game. I scream a lot. Like,
yeah,
I get jump scared really easily. Kind of like that.
I've seen you play Super Mario like fights and stuff like that.
Going on, it'll already be too late. Anarchist and Co. It's completely cleared out long and even dispatched Brawls with his head on a swivel. 50 seconds. This is a save call as easy as you like from the Flames. Well, okay, he drops the bomb, but it doesn't matter. 1v3 for Perfect Sky is just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, son. What have you done that for? Come on now. Like an analyst.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I love that. I love that flash. That was so sick from Brad. It completely caught Bora by surprise. I mean, normally you expect something like a nose flash. You have that opportunity to turn.
You have Ross posted up towards balloons. Bird from Sky is going to go looking towards short. That's a great flash. He should have this first kill in the back, and indeed he will. Up for the teases. Now, for the first time in a long time, they need to play that man disadvantage situation. In fact, it's a 2-man advantage.
Duck back down to B with his team.
Yeah.
Still have the util to come and B, including a smoke, but Nickelback's opened up the round, and now things get a bit dicey because this B site is a bit underseeded for what they've actually thrown in. 25 seconds and timer's running thin. Oh, wait, they don't have the bomb. This round's done. Oh, as many kills as you want. This round is an L.
Yeah, that's a bit awkward. And you even have Krat going for the kills. Anarchist realized that he needs to hold on to the get caught off guard. And speaking about diligence, Ross is just going to walk through the smoke. This is a big risk. He's going to find one, but Nickelback's there with the refrag. A bit of a risk it for the biscuit play there from the ex-Sprout IGL. Not going to pay back, but Regalia is going to play.
Have to just activate. And now this flank from Bird from Sky becomes all the more impactful as he starts to path up long. They can find as many kills as they want on the A site, but all he's got to do, come in, deny the plant, and this round's done. Pratt still doubled down as Bird from Sky shows face, but it's just too far gone. 1v2 for Anarchist in the off. He peeks along, but the missed shot costs deadly amounts.
We're going to see the boost there. AWP on top. There's the kill. Anarchist does manage to find TMB. Aggression is the answer right now for Copenhagen Flames. They need to get some ground. They need to win something for the loss of their teammate, and they will. Bird from Sky with a much-needed kill there. They
still are going to know it's weak, but the rotations have come through, and everybody's here to play on the B site right now. And if I'm not mistaken, all 4 players are here. And they've just thrown in all of their utility and decommitted. This is the worst thing you could have done. Rawls is still in water, and they don't have enough players to clear him out. 1-for-1 trade is not what they needed right now. Anarchist.
Which means that the retake is
around the site now. Nickelback's just waiting for the proper timing to go in and peek. Flash is up, and he goes up with it. Now 1v2 for Anarchist looks all the more realistic and possible as they peek close and far. Misses the first op shot, and thankfully we're ups on the trade. The Flames only inches away from Mir to not being quiet about it either. With how little time is left, you've got to choreograph this site take already. The first pick going gets them 2 in the ops, rain out terror. Somebody needs to get in. Anarchist, where is he? The bomb finally makes its way to the site. 8 seconds to go, and there are no nades to shut it down. They try to go suiciding in, but it is suicide in its own right. 2v2, and they know somebody's inside the smoke. They heard the tag. Golly creeps in from graffiti, but they know somebody's this close to the middle of it. TMB most certainly doesn't, and it's all up to one of the young guns, but he's able to pull it off. I thought it was a 1v.
I just remember, yeah.
What an off angle from Borup, man. That was risky. The fact that he gets away with one there is kind of criminal. Possibility in Bird from Sky. Cavalry's arrived, but the site is compromised. Bombs dropped, and it's chaos raining in over the site still. no definitive. Looking so poor off the start. They've been able to claw this back. Not only that, but take a lead amongst it. They've gone up 7-6, and what could be
By the way, a cheeky thing that actually Anarchist did say recently.
My.
Yeah, triple HE.
And they're stuck in here, though. This is kind of an unfortunate trade for them to take. Like, they're not going to give this up.
Oh, my.
Oh, maybe they should have, though. Maybe they should have. Borup drops the bomb, so they are still forced to commit, and they keep giving them 1-for-1 picks. Borup, he's just stolen. I mean, you say that, but the Deagle's a cruel mistress, so maybe he picks up one, they turn around. Oh, actually, no, it's a Deagle. I don't know what, it was a Tech 9. I don't know what I was talking about. But this is probably the most winnable clutch you're going to see all day. And have spotted out, he's got to isolate these 1v1s. Only indication of another player's presence. Mir goes around the world. He spams off it so they know he's not on it. Even goes ahead and sticks it again. Do they expect this? I'm not too sure. They haven't peeked out yet. He's going for a full 1 second stick.
Oh!
Not even a smoke. Nothing. He's not a ninja. He's a hero. It's all been towards B. It's all been towards Monster. They haven't necessarily stacked up B right now. They've still got the right idea, even dropping the bomb. So while a 1-for-1 trades happen in the middle of the site, it won't matter. They have to go back into the arms of a CT player who's already pushed the Monster. Nickelback, very well accounted for, but TMB can't land the bullets. So they at least have some a complete question mark. So you're pretty much pinned into the middle of the site. Great nade lands into the middle of it, and Nickelback has no chance at a rebuttal. It's all up to Forrester. Last of the half, and if there's anybody who can clutch, it's this guy. He's looked so good this game. But he still needs one more. Where's Bird from Sky come from? Is he monster? Is he water? Is he short? Who the hell knows? But now, as soon as he peeks out, he catches him by surprise. Forrester, there's too many.
Looking to hold on to their streak and potentially absolutely annihilate Entropiq's dreams about this playoff game, because damn, was that a good recovery.
You know, I hate to, like, just change up the subject. Oh, okay. Well, Anarchist just walked up through Monster and found 2 places, but it certainly doesn't mean that Copenhagen Flames have to rethink, or maybe they do, man. They keep peeking into Anarchist, and it keeps going the same way, but it doesn't matter.
Oh!
Don't fight Anarchist. Fight the rest of them, man. Let him have his 3. And now he's going to go ahead and tap it inside of the smoke, not actually sticking it just yet. And this 7 player is going to be the one to spot that out. They call his bluff, though. They know he's not actually on it. The smoke starts to subside, and they are given all that information. Even taps it once more, still knowing he's not on it. He's running out of time and running out of it quick. He's got about 10 seconds to get both of these kills and then get on the bomb. But I think this one's already forfeit. Regal takes the fight and finally puts his reign of terror
If you can count this one as a clutch. But they haven't lost a single 1 versus X situation. And Crowd is soon going to find out that actually the Copenhagen Flames do burn as real Flames do.
They are not invulnerable. Theory proven.
Yep.
Oh, that's not a worthwhile trade, though. Mir have the only rifle in this round. Play around one another. It's all individuality from this point forward.
Yep. Anarchist is going to get aggressive. Gets taken down by Burr from Sky. The intelligent guy he is. He's going to start making his way towards long. That's a great flash for Nickelback. Does manage to get the
bomb site. It's 1-for-1 on a split. They need to find the kills, and they need to do it now. They're out of time to do it, though. 1v1. He's not even going to peek. Forrester knows there's no time. Entropiq, they've been given around, handed to it on a silver platter. Too long take the Flames, and a 4 behind him, and he's almost picked apart and gone. Now he gets the chance to fire back. He has now assistance, too, from Water. But his team groups up with him. So honestly, he's happy. Honestly, I'd say the Flames now have a bit of an advantage going forward, especially now the Anarchist has missed that shot. An impact in the round. The Flames, they lost the last one because of how long they took. So I'd imagine they'll try to speed this one up a little bit, trying to even trade it out as they start the path forward in through bathrooms. There's 2 players here in Nickelback and Forrester, but the crossfire won't be fitting them any good. Bomb drop, but still, it seems like the Flames come out the victors in the interaction, even planning for...
I think the jump spotting players saw it. They know exactly where he's coming from. They're just going to peek on the contact of each other and not really...
But there's only 2 players on A right now. Now, finally, they pop in with all the lineups coming through, and they find both kills with relative ease. Brad comes up from jump up, and he's the only potential saving grace this round. Already doubles up. His 2 M4s have now grouped up in the headshot angles, still finding more kills than they should have been allowed. And with the bomb dropped in the middle of no man's land with Raleigh, can only hope to add up a couple of kills, which seems aimless. Copenhagen Flames, man.
But then you peek, you didn't see anything. So you can't really rotate on the back of that peak. You gotta keep on fighting, and that's exactly...
A little bit more fire, because they just won every time they've gone into a site. It feels like they can do no wrong, but every time they've lost a round, you can always add it up to some form of timing. There's some form of a lack of time. In fact, to fight them, Regali, he wants to hold on to this op, man. Taking it away, and no matter how many players you lose, would be massively impactful.
They're playing it Cloud9-esque right now.
Cloud9 are always very hit or miss. I know it's unrelated, but... You ever think about that?
I don't know. I like the team. I think
I don't dislike them. It's just like they're very on or off. Like they lose a lot of games they shouldn't lose and win a lot of games they shouldn't win this half. And the Flames just feel all the more better about that response they made. Maybe even feeling like the better team at that point, but now as Borup gets picked apart and short again, this game plan starts to unravel. 20 seconds to go. They're hot on the heels of an A take, and they're even met by a Molotov. I don't think there's a smoke to extinguish that either, so you've got to go up and through. The timer won't allow you to wait it out. Mir on the flank too. This bomb's dropped.
over.
You aren't getting into the site. It is a round over, and it's only one kill back for the Flames. Entropiq.
You're not there's a lot of IGLs that are, you know, give some mid-round calling. You have the initial idea, but then they give a lot of space to their players, right? But Nickelback is a guy that just has explained everything to his team. So you can see that even individual decision-making is just, especially on the CT side, because you can see how, like, individuals are just moving around really well.
You know, what worries me about this, by the way, Forrester 4K, but he's just completely undetected. Press finally gets an opportunity to fight, maybe clearing him out, thinking about is open. They all spin around and find kills one apiece. Entropiq in the pan. Who really knows? They finally exploited and abused long for all that it's worth, but they need to replicate that again in the next round. I think this is an anti-strat, maybe calling against what Entropiq might do in the response to losing long in the previous round, but a 1-for-1 isn't necessarily the best of outcomes towards B. TMB, though, that's a great outcome as Anarchez goes into connector. It's all confirmed info now, but they slowed down. Eventually go up in an A right now. It's a bit of a gap that Entropiq have left open, but it's intentional, right? You don't think they're going to go back up connector.
There could be a timing, right? Anarchist is still towards the A-bomb site. He's thinking about this. He should have this kill right in the back, and Burr from Sky going down means that Regalius in a 1 versus 3 needs to make his way on the B-bomb side, but there's already a player in the water. His name is going to be Nickelback. He gets the kill. Go out, Monster, hope for the best. AG's Molotovs, they're going to run through all of this. Nickelback tries to hold the line for the first, but gets taken down. TMB and Borup with the 2 entries. Krat is going to be trying to be the hero from short. Deploys the AG.
That
tries to take down another. Molotov is going to tag him down low. He's still alive, though, and they're going to go for the boost. They're not going to stop there. But Regali does manage to find Mir. 4 versus 2, and surely we're going into overtime.
Almost guaranteed at this point. Less Anarchist a 1v4. So long you show this aggression, and like I told you, rushing B through a monster smoke never works. They didn't smoke.
Never more specifically, with a 1-map advantage, but game hasn't been the easiest, and well, we've already had the first 2 kills of OT. Regali and Forrester gonna exchange blows, and it's gonna be another B play, and once again, Nickelback just completely unaware.
Now they've identified the weakness. Flames, I told you, man, they were due for a pace change, and when they do it, it's been working out wonders. Still, if you had to actually cut out the sight, they're backing away. They had sight control.
From Sky, not really gonna hear it from that distance. Mir needs to be really careful. Does manage to find the first one. Refrag needs to come in, and Borup will find it.
This is winnable, though. Go down. Anything. You've got to walk up like you are now, and essentially, there's not enough time, right? As soon as you go and tap this bomb, Borup's going to peek out. Going to be a quick denial of the round. Yeah, he can't even stick it. So he's just looking for kills at this point, trying to stat pad. Forrester will find it, but what he won't find is the round. Entropiq give up the lead once more in a very, very fragile.
We'll get the chance to get at least 2 rounds here, which you would feel that they need. But Mirror's gonna hit the ground running. 1-for-1 towards toilet.
What is this from Entropiq? They spot the off-D. Do they know about TMB close? They do. They land a tag too, but it's not gonna matter.
Forrester supporting from the back stairs. He's gonna get smoked up. There's the first one going down, though. Krat is gonna get overwhelmed. But Forrester can play now. Ross is gonna find him as well. This A-bomb side is crumbled to try and steal this one away.
They should know that Nickelback's still here. They just took down the op and Anarchez. So hearing that A1S spam is pretty much going to cement the last man's in CT spawn. And he's going to go for it. Why not? You still got plenty of cash to play with right now. The only person needing a buy is Anarchez, but he might be SOL this next
people walking on the A-bomb side. Anarchez has no clue what's going on. He's went down, and they know the other player is inside.
Uh-oh.
No, he catches the bomb, right?
He might. But he's only caught one on the cross, and now it's all just a foregone conclusion. The only way you win this round is if Nickelback does something insane. I mean, you know he's running in from long, so you just hold. Rawls has got him and pins him away from the cross. Entropiq.
Say you have 4 people here.
They know. And they hear the footsteps too. TMB decides to peek in with his teammate, and this might be the end of the round, the end of the game. Shut down.
So good towards that right-hand side of Monster. Does he find a kill here? No. Forrester is going to drop him. Gets tagged down low severely,
5 seconds left. There's a need to go into the middle of the bomb site if they want to throw it there. But Anarchez just jumped up and threw it. They weren't ready. And they still catch another in the back of the bomb site. Looking for the up pick close. Regali finds. It's all up to Forrester. And Regali gets him instead. A 3K for the young offer. Nah, they just wanted to take cave control. They're still going fast into this, but ooh, Nickelback's ready to shut this one down at the seams. There's currently only 2 here. Slowing down would probably be the worst idea you could possibly have. They're going to flash in and take the right side lane control. Anarch's not too eager to give it up. Mir's even stuck inside of a man inside of the smoke, but his teammates died behind him. So, I mean, yeah, you're still here, and you could sneak. No, it's not like this is an L. This is ultimately an L that Mir take. He had to go through that smoke and trade him out. I mean, you think when that smoke fades, they're just going to expect you to have flanked in from mid. So it's not uncommon. Like, you're not going to spot going to clear. Find it for the right side. So Forrester, it's not like he can do this completely unguarded. Jiggles in, but Regali takes matters into his own hands. 3 for 3.
I'm starting to enjoy that. I feel like we need to get into the team speak of a team. I imagine how you are as a coach. You're doing some coaching, aren't you?
Of course.
Yeah. I love that. I'd love to hear that. What's going on in the team speak? But what's going on in the team speak of Entropiq in this round so far? It's been only nice because they've been getting all the kills, and Krat is going to continue on, keep on fighting, keep on taking members down. Really being too cautious about this one. Regali is going to get a clean 1 versus 1, but Mir is going to win it. First round, Entropiq
back in mid with the positions they're taking. You got the bomb still outside. Tons, bird from Sky. It's a peak of IGLs, but Nickelback, not only apparently the bigger brain, but the bigger brawn. As Rawls tucks himself into cave. His teammate is a bit too far behind to trade him out. It's a free pick for Forrester, and Entropiq should be able to just path forward and winning the round. It's all about doing damage at this point if you're Copenhagen Flames. Maybe now it's about winning the round that they've just brought 2 kills back.
Red House. TMB somehow walked past Forrester. This is a disaster. Forrester is going to go down. TMB's caught up. Both side needs some ulti-kill.
Now he's just going to stack. No, Krat 1-for-1 trade is not what he was hoping for. Anarchaz, he can go for it with the op. Mir, at the most, are going to be able to like afford a rifle and armor. I don't think they'd be able to get much util. So, I mean, yeah, this round's already done. Borup didn't really throw anything away by going for that pick. Yeah, more so, yeah, you do. But at the same time, it's not at that like doomsday level yet. It might get if you lose this round, though. Anarchaz goes 1-for-1 with Nickelback.
Now they can have all 2 players focus towards A, but they need to find the kills.
He did not want to let Forrester have the 1-for-1 there because you've still got to worry about Mir, and he gets 1, still peeking out inside of the smoke. He hasn't gotten the kill, but so much damage inflicted. A deagle and an op for the retake as Anarchaz gets flashed up through the CT smoke. Even picks off one of his own. Op v op and deagle, and it's not even the primary opper, it's Bert from Sky. The IGL, it's not uncommon that he brings out the double big green, but as he misses the first shot, there is no chance at responding. Entropiq
ready to rotate quickly.
Oh man, Copenhagen Flames, they have abused this B site time and time again now. Anarchaz is still looking to hold it, but they've lost control. The bomb already ticked away too, and these crossfires are very deeply set up. Flash in, and they've spotted 2 in cave. You know where most is coming through from an Anarchaz is the op. So there is no real way of getting back into this bomb site. Now it's just about damage mitigation. How many guns can you get away with? And Nickelback is not one that's a guarantee. It's an eco round coming in, but walking away. Rubies or Sapphires, Rubies or Sapphires.
Sapphires for sure.
All right, good. We were going to have some problems if you didn't say that. Anyway, problems arise when the Copenhagen Flames find 3 entries out mid because, well, Entropiq, they could instantly be cleared out if you're a Copenhagen Flames member. Same thing goes for Krat and his angle over at the B ramp. Still looking for the 1-for-1, but they've just given up both picks. And this 4-on-2.
Look at Krat. He's going to be so quick towards CT. He can actually deny the bomb going down, but he's not going to be able to get there in time. Bird from Sky, 1 versus 2 clutch. Trapped towards the back of the side, and Krat is going to drop him as well. A lovely triple kill from the man. Some presence towards the B-bomb side, trying to challenge in a way, and Mir will challenge, but Borup is ready for the retrack.
Still another big advantage for the Flames as they decide to run this one back into B. Anarchaz, he's here in the nick of time. Or actually, no, that's Forrester. I thought that was an op for some reason. Guess Long Barrel caught me by surprise. Nickelback is still sat close, though, and they've got them pinned in here. That should sell it. Bomb has no rotation come through, so that's going to be all relayed over to his teammate. Anarchaz gets caught in transition. Now you know mid's free. You know you can go into A, and then drops it up as TMB gives them a way back into spawn. This is yet another shotgun shot, and this one becomes ever so much closer.
Now they know he's not on the bomb. They can just play the crossfire. And one of them is going to run, but Borup is going to win the fight. Gets a triple kill. So many. So we can let them get away with it.
Well, finally,
be careful. The timing is a little bit off. Mir, he might get caught off guard here. He's not going to be ready for that. Timing is perfect for TMB. He's found the kill. Now they can split A. Forrester, he's completely alone here. Needs more than 1.
Oh, but they don't have their guns out. You speak about needing more than 1. That's not what he finds. Again, you talk about coming in for the retake, and might not be the weapons to do so, but Anarchist is exchanged to the AK-47. And they just up to buy for a little bit more time. Again, tapping it, not sticking. Regali, he hears the shots. He knows he's not on the bomb just yet. Doesn't have to get into a peek. He's still alive, but Regali gets the kill anyway.
Cold, ice cold, Regali. Yes, it's such an important round. And Mir, he's going to try and fight back. Try and level things up a little bit. Borup is going to take him down. And once again, it's Regali's AWP to prevail over Crad.
Angle outside this T spawn push. Just waiting. Oh, T's are coming in here. 1-for-1 trade. Honestly, you could take that this way. He's looking at Entropiq close with an eagle. 1-for-1 trade. Oh. No, he doubles down. He finds them both. And, you know, I like to...
Yeah, well, another round on the board. A complete switch of pace, by the way, for the T's. They're going to try and run out A, but look at the shutdown. Entropiq, this is what you need on the CT side. This is what you need your entire CT side to look like when I mentioned, but unfortunately... it might be a little bit too late for the party. Well, it's good enough. I mean, at least you're gonna... well, I don't want to say...
yeah, well, this is the gap they've been stuck in now, and it's all going to come down to their T side and what it can show us. Well, there was some promise to it. Remember on Overpass, it started really well. It was a 6-1 start for them. That can't really be discounted. If they can start with something like that here, I mean, it's a world of possibilities, right? It could be the Flames potentially getting shut down, but it also could be them with a very quick exit 2 out of the series and taking it over in Entropiq. They're already in B. Bomb's about to go down, and they've not only, well, they only haven't not gotten a kill, if that makes any sense, that whole buffle of words, but that's not really done much. Now Regali decides to change that around with a double on the dualies. It's not often you see headshots with this weapon. It's not easy to land. But in comes that flank that I was once discussing. Both coming in from the ramp side as they both double down and find just about every kill imaginable. Crad pretty much up to him in the middle of the bomb site, but they both clear house. It's a full between anyone else in his hand, but when he's got a smoke pulled out, it's a completely different story. I thought he was going to get caught on the cross, but no, instead it's TMB opening.
TMB, Rawls, and Regali have been back down, but it's still a man advantage, and Regali, even though he's trapped towards the cubby, well, defined trapped, he's going to be able to find a kill. Anarchist goes down, Regali's still holding the angle, manages to find another. It's just a fiesta for Regali, and he's going to take them all down. Just peek into him, Forrester. You know you want to give him the kill. Well, he wants to give him the headshot in the end. Regali is finally going to get taken.
Honest to God, 1v1 here. That's something we haven't seen Forrester win before, but head on a swivel. He's not winning it that way. 10 rounds for the Flames, and... okay, well, maybe not so cool is Bird from Sky just swinging in the open. Now, Rawls, he gets tested on B and doesn't pass it. Both split up. Regali, just alert kill, honestly. You know one's low. It's confirmed damage onto Anarchist, but actually, you know what? Now that you found that kill, there could...
I don't really realize when the smoke's faded.
Switching up the pace, Entropiq, not only do they switch up the pace, but they go into A instead. Bort still here. We have not seen him here yet. 1-for-1 is not the response they were hoping for, though. Molly's litter the site as Pratt has taken a whole hell of a lot of damage. And they've still got HGs to sprinkle into the mix, too, so as soon as you try to plant this bomb, I've got still some more bad news for you. 8 times before. Good nade, but next to no damage onto Anarchist. There's still a low member in Crad, but he's behind the whole horde, and he spots out 2 with the spray down of them both. Even holding the angle, smoke's gonna bloom in deep for CT spawn, but it's not actually landed on the mark. He's trying to spam in from deep. Somebody's gotta get on this bomb. Burst from Sky. There is no next to rebuttal. Thank God Regali finds that pick, but it's way closer than it should have been.
Shut him down. 11-10, and Entropiq still have the money to go for it, still have the bread. And Mirror's gonna find the opening kill. TMB going down. Burst from Sky is gonna try and look for an equalizer, but the action is gonna happen elsewhere as Regali is gonna get tested towards A.
Shown it's not really the greatest spot. Flashing up and through Borup. Oh, he almost missed his window of opportunity. Still good for the 1 and spots out 2 more. It's like, yeah, it's actually a lot to consider the only price is losing 1 member, but since Ross is low and Regali is still smoked off, there's not really much hope in this round. You talked about the flank coming through from B while Mir is just about to activate. Rawls caught blindsided, and this is way closer than it should be for a CT. It was kind of funny.
Opening kill. Anarchist is going to go down with the Crab. He's going to pick up the pace, and Rawls is not ready for it. It's just the chase towards the B-bomb side. TMB is going to try and get in front of the Molotov, but Forrester is there with the kill. And this should be the round.
On B? Like, that can't happen. You have all that info to play with, all of this knowledge of what's going on.
Looking really solid, and again, the money is going to be a bit of a problem, but the flashes are great, and actually that was a team flash. Burfum Sky does manage his way towards A where Borup is. Brad might get a kill, and he's going to be able to take down Kyo.
That's a big and necessary trade, man. You could see
Go through middle. So Bird from Sky can go looking, and you still have the A to be posted.
Bomb.
Bird from Sky is going to be able to drop the bomb. That's all the information in the world. Now he just needs to stay alive. He just needs to lock them in and make sure they're going to walk right into his teammates.
They've got an avenue and cover to do so, but they haven't actually used it up just yet. Op recovered again by Borup as it's actually exchanged hands 3 times this round, but they both missed the opportunity. Even getting ready to peek back. You can't retake. You just don't have the utility to do it. Bird from Sky, it's not impossible. He's got a kit, but he doesn't have the kill. Forrester better hold on to it.
They had a couple pistols. Now is the full buy, but there's not going to be an AWP for HiGHLiGHTS, and that's massive overcommitment from TMB. Anarchist is going to punish him with the AWP. Bird from Sky, he's going to try and look for something, but he's going to get taken down from behind.
Is it a player was there? But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this hold doesn't really make sense anymore. I don't know.
You gotta step up your game. Now or never. Bird from Sky gonna go for the solo play. He's gonna get taken down. Rouse gonna be able to find Nico back in the meantime. TMB with another to at least for Copenhagen Flames. And look at that. They're gonna try and aggress towards the B-bomb side. Borup drops one. HiGHLiGHTS with another. And now HiGHLiGHTS gonna get refract crap. Another triple kill is gonna be required. Indeed, it was about to be the quad
by the CT side. It's been so long since they found a successful CT round. But TMB, he peeks before the smoke pops.
Save it. The only difference now, though, you still have the AWP in action, and Ross is going to be able to take down Crowd. This is the only B presence. But
oh, they are. This might blindside him, man. Spots it, and he gets the leg off, but can't hit the shot for the kill. That's huge. A site ripped open, but still Bird from Sky lies in Donut, just awaiting this plant to come through. They planted in the default spot so many times now. Oh my god, Bird from Sky balls of steel. No, he gets away alive. Even the beat from CT adds up. It's 3v2. Here, run through CT spawn. Borup's ready. Up to Anarchist in the off. How has this gone so terribly wrong, so insanely quick? Rawls knows where the last man lies, even runs up, eager to find the last pick. But in doing so, has given him a chance that's only ripped right away from his eager arm. The only issue is, these rounds haven't been clean for the Flames. So one small thing going against them breaks the piggy banks, but HiGHLiGHTS isn't ready to let it happen. 3 1v1s make it 4. Keep testing him. You will not pass. It's up to Flames. They have just destroyed that. It has been so long, but it feels so good for the Danes.
Yeah, they were just feeding him.
Yeah, the scope too. They know what's happening. Nickelback trying to fade the smoke. In fact, there's 2 players here, but he finds the both. The spray is perfect, and it might just be good enough for overfight him, and for good reason. Borup, again, currently the only one in A is you've got TMB trapped in house. Maybe they want to isolate this fight, considering, I mean, how big it would be to just take him down. But we look at Borup now.
They're not going to clear out.
They haven't cleared him. Mir gives him the benefit of a doubt on the clearing, but he needs more. Rotations in, and it's HiGHLiGHTS. Who else but him to try to close this down? Shoulder peek given, but the op duel still not won in the 2-on-2. The bomb yet to be planted, walks back in, and he's dropped dead. Arquez, Forrest, game on the line with this one, not yet planning. In fact, just going back around through Donut, but now as he sticks it, TMB's got him, levels him out. 16-14, the Flames. They hang on.